Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Agent series where we are continuing on in Hoth. In fact, we're going to get really close to finishing it. Pretty much going to finish it except do a little bit more at the end tomorrow. Just kind of wrap up what Hoth will end up ending with. But we are in this Wampa Cave trying to spy on these Imperial people.
Situation under control. What happened with the meeting?
We cut a deal, sir. The pirates are going to escort Admiral Davos to his treasure, but they outlined their route. I think we know where they're heading.
That Republic shuttle he talked about, did it come up again?
Just the part about it being full of secrets. I think the Admiral likes playing games. The aristocrat and I can meet you at the edge of the starship graveyard. There's an Imperial outpost there. Sagano can fill you in, and we can plan a final approach. Temple out.
So just to remind you of what the story is actually going on here, I have to find that Republic ship that they just talked about for the Republic SIS agents. Now, with doing that, I'm also doing a thing for the Empire, which is trying to find this Admiral that kind of went rogue. So I'm doing like 2 missions at once. We're a loose cannon!
We'd be buried alive by the 3rd marker. Bring up the Northern Passage. Let me see.
He's here, sir.
I'm aware of that. Resume planning. Agent, thanks to your surveillance, we have a lock on Admiral Davos's destination. He and his men are being escorted to a crashed Republic super dreadnought in the heart of the starship graveyard. His hoard is there.
The reason you say that like it's a death sentence?
The hoard is sealed in the tertiary launch bay, protected by an army of Whitemoor pirates.
Sorry I'm late. Did I miss the bad news?
There's no other kind.
Lovely. Go on.
This isn't a one-squad operation. The Defense Force will join you for the assault.
My priority is a Republic shuttle, part of the Admiral's hoard. Everything else is secondary.
While the Chiss Ascendancy believes Admiral Davos is a threat, our goals are not incompatible. I suggest a 2-pronged approach. You slip past the pirates on the super dreadnought and deactivate the blast doors.
That'll let my team in. We can rendezvous at the launch bay. We'll be your backup.
I think you like keeping an eye on me.
Agent, please. You make me look unprofessional.
I suggest we begin. Admiral Davos is already on the move.
I'll see you at the Dreadnought. Either way, this'll all be over soon.
I actually think now is a good time to talk about the whole Ensign Temple thing. So, there's a lot going on there with my character flirting with her. There's multiple levels of stuff, basically. So the first level is that first he's attracted to her, basically. I mean, that's the first thing. He's like, okay, well, that's an option, But the second level to that is he really kind of wants someone who could help his cover a bit more. If he's getting attached with the Empire here, and he's doing a lot of stuff with the Chiss Ascendancy and stuff like that, and let's say the Republic doesn't know about the Chiss Ascendancy, then she could be a bit of a cover when he goes and talks to the Republic SIS agents. He could be like, well, I was, with this girl that is kind of attractive, and, things happen because he's a dude, and that's how things work. So, that's an option as well. It gives him an excuse to be doing some of the things he's doing for the Empire during this mission. And lastly, if we go all the way, let's harken all the way back. He's been pretty afraid to have a relationship since he lost his wife. Now, that is all in the Trellis of the Eidolon series, if you haven't been reading that, which is all on our website, OSWnetwork.com. But the thing with that is he's getting to the point where it's been quite a few years now. It's been about, I think I've said 8 to 10 years since the Trellis of the Eidolon stuff. So he's getting ready to move on. So it could be a real option for him.
3 following. Blasters and flame projectors.
All right, keep them at a distance. Sir, enemies in pursuit. More expected. Bit of a nightmare, but we'll hold them off.
What's the situation?
Admiral Davos and his horde should be down that corridor somewhere. Quite possibly with his escort.
11, 12 more. Marauders and Scourge.
Arstocker Saganu is holding our escape route outside. We'll keep the pirates off your back. Do what you came to do.
I will do what I came to do, thank you very much. But it should be also mentioned, just to, piggyback off of what I was just talking about, is that the reason Koliya isn't an option as of right now is because thus far she's been incredibly dishonest with the agent. We learned kind of about her dishonesty with Watcher X back when we were dealing with all that on Nar Shaddaa. He's told us he has a lot of information on her, but we said we didn't want it.
It's still here. Still waiting for us.
Admiral, intruder!
Target him, but do not fire. The Cypher agent lives. I wondered what became of you.
What do we have here? Blasters? Armor, Kolto credits? Sith relics?
The ships downed in the battle carried many valuables. I did not discriminate. I waited years to return to Hoth and reclaim my retirement funds. My superiors were never to know.
We should take him now.
Silence. You complicated matters. Forced us to part ways with the Empire. But this can be mended. Tell me what you desire.
You want to avoid being branded a traitor. I want to know about that Republic shuttle.
The shuttle? How interesting. It was the personal ship of one Colonel Omus. He served in the upper echelons of Republic weapons research. Rumor was that the Starbreeze contained his records and security codes. I brought it here for safekeeping. Does that pique your interest?
What sort of weapons research did he do?
Omus prototyped space stations, ion cannons. He died aboard this very dreadnought, another of his many projects. The shuttle is yours. I ask only two things. Your silence, and the location of the secret Chiss base.
But the shuttle is ours. Our payment.
It is a small price to remove the Chiss from the equation. They know too much.
Sir, even if we wipe them out, we can't trust you-know-who over there.
We are all Imperials. Give me the Chiss, pledge your silence, and we will all return to the Empire in glory. You will have your shuttle and wealth besides.
Captain Firth and the pirates seem troubled. But loyalties change, I suppose.
Captain Firth has been with me for 10 years. As for the pirates, they will accommodate us.
We will not be cut out of this deal.
I make the choices here. Now, Agent, decide.
I'm not interested in anything you can offer.
A man of principles. How admirable. Kill him.
Yeah, I figured I'd go with the light-sided choice there. Just made a bit more sense for what my character would actually do. Plus, there is a story thing here outside of what's actually going on in the main story. So let's harken back more to the Trellis of the Eidolon series, where he is... we haven't revealed it as of this video going up, but he will be looking for a couple items. And the first is a Sith artifact. This Sith artifact is in relation to the stuff that happens in the Trellis of the Eidolon series, and he needs to find it. It's not the Rakata relic that we've seen in the Trellis of the Eidolon series, but it is related. So he needs to find that in his backstory, and going through all of this, he's been looking for it, but he ends up finding it here on this shuttle because it ended up going to the Battle of Hoth, and then everything happened on Hoth. And long story short, he found the relic here, so it was kind of killing three birds with one stone. He did the Empire mission, he did the Republic mission, and he did his own little mission that he had going on, which kind of ties it up nicely.
Codename Legate to Hunter. I have located the Starbreeze.
I owe Command 10 credits. You look awful, by the way. Get that shuttle running and rendezvous at these coordinates. Hunter, out.
Sir, pirates are down, but I'm the only one left. We need to get moving.
Have you been injured?
Scratches, sir. Deep scratches. Force trick saved my life.
If we're in any hurry, I don't think we can get this thing off the ground without help.
You can help, but you don't repeat anything you see. Understand?
Understood, sir.
Let's be honest, she probably shouldn't be saying all the stuff in the conversation that's about to happen with Hunter here, but at least we have her word that she won't say anything.
Nice landing. Let's take a look. Solid body, not a scratch on her. And she came with my shuttle? What's her name?
Ensign Raina Temple, sir. JIS Expansionary Defense Force.
Of course. Minder 17, Imperial Intelligence. Excellent work, both of you.
I couldn't have done any of this without her.
High praise. Maybe she deserves a promotion. I'll fly the shuttle to its final destination. You can take my ride home. Ensign, why don't you go run a systems check? I need a minute with the agent.
I'll chisel the ice off the pilot seat for you.
Arden Koth will be happy. But the girl, we agree she needs to die, right?
Why'd you say that?
She's Imperial. She knows about the Starbreeze. She's seen me. She's seen you. Look, you've worked with her. You've bonded with her. Fine. I'm not heartless. Maybe she'll even be useful. You want her to live? You take responsibility. Stash her on your ship. She doesn't talk to anyone. Doesn't learn about the SIS.
What sort of person would subject her to that?
A merciful one? Just to be sure, though, I'm putting a command in your brain. Keyword, onomatophobia. If Raina Temple becomes a threat to our mission or leaves your supervision, you will kill her. You won't have a choice.
Sorry, I didn't meet your friend. I must have taken a wrong turn.
Sir, Minder 17 told me about the transfer. I'm a little surprised. If intelligence wants me out of the JIS Defense Force, though, I won't argue. Nice as it would have been to pack an overnight bag.
You'll fit right in, Ensign. You shouldn't worry.
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic opportunity. My father would love this. But if I can ask, why do you want me here?
Maybe I just like having a woman like you around.
I'm sure that's true, but if you won't tell me the full reason, just say so.
Dr. Eckhard Loken. We should swap stories about your father.
You know my father?
Oh, forgive me, Cypher. I'm afraid the cold's starting to get to me. I'll meet you both back on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on her. Not like that, you sickos.